Are you over 60, or maybe you're nearing your 60s? Do you sometimes struggle with memory, like walking into a room and forgetting why you're there, or having a name just on the tip of your tongue, but it won't come to you? If so, you're not alone. Many of us face these challenges as we age, but don't worry, there's good news. In today's video, we're going to walk you through 5 amazing foods that can help you keep your memory sharp, your brain focused, and even boost your overall mental health. These are all natural, brain-boosting foods that you can easily add to your daily routine. But wait, as a bonus, we'll also reveal some foods you should avoid if you want to protect your brain and keep it functioning at its best. So without any delay, let's begin with number 1. And this one is often called the brain berry for a reason. Yes, we're talking about blueberries. But why all the hype? Are these tiny blue fruits really powerful enough to support your memory and mental clarity, especially after the age of 60? Let's break it down. First off, blueberries are incredibly rich in anthocyanins, a powerful type of antioxidant found in plants. These are the very compounds that give blueberries their deep blue-purple color. But more importantly, they are known for their ability to fight oxidative stress in the body, especially in the brain. But wait, what exactly is oxidative stress, and why should you care? Oxidative stress is what happens when your body produces more free radicals, unstable, damaging molecules, than it can neutralize. These free radicals come from things like pollution, smoking, processed foods, alcohol, even chronic stress and inflammation. Over time, especially as we age, these unstable molecules start damaging healthy cells throughout the body, including brain cells. And this results in memory issues, slower thinking, and, in the long run, a higher risk of cognitive decline or dementia. Now, here's where blueberries come to the rescue. The anthocyanins in them help neutralize these free radicals, reducing the burden of oxidative stress and protecting brain health. But that's not all. They also improve communication between brain cells and support something called neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to adapt, form new connections, and retain new information. That's especially valuable after the age of 60, when memory naturally starts to fade. And there's real science behind it. In a 2012 randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled study published in the Annals of Neurology, older adults who consumed blueberry juice daily showed significantly improved memory function over 12 weeks compared to those who received a placebo. The researchers noted enhanced learning capacity and recall, powerful evidence that blueberries may delay brain aging and cognitive decline. Now, before you rush to add blueberries to your daily routine, you're probably thinking, what about other health concerns? And that's a great question. If you're over 60, there's a good chance you're watching your blood sugar, blood pressure, or even managing kidney issues. So let's break that down. First, the good news. Blueberries have a low glycemic index, about 53. That means they don't cause a sharp spike in your blood sugar, making them a safer fruit option for people with diabetes. And since diabetes becomes more common with age, this is something you absolutely want to consider before introducing any new food. Even better, 1 cup of blueberries has about 3.6 grams of fiber, which helps slow down sugar absorption and keeps your energy steady. Now, what about kidney concerns? Again, blueberries shine here, too. 1 cup contains only about 114 milligrams of potassium and just 9 milligrams of magnesium, making them kidney-friendly in moderate portions. This matters because when kidney function starts to decline, especially in chronic kidney disease, high potassium foods can become problematic. So finding low potassium, antioxidant-rich options like blueberries is a huge win for anyone managing kidney health. And what about blood pressure and heart health? Blueberries have you covered there too. They're high in polyphenols that have been shown to help lower blood pressure by relaxing blood vessels and improving circulation. In fact, a 2019 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that individuals who consumed the equivalent of 1 cup of blueberries daily saw a 5 to 6% reduction in systolic blood pressure, comparable to the effects of some medications. And guess what? Despite all these benefits, they're incredibly light, just 84 calories per cup. So they fit easily into most daily calorie goals without adding stress to your diet plan. So, when's the best time to enjoy them? Mornings are ideal. Adding blueberries to your breakfast helps fuel your brain early in the day and gives you sustained mental clarity. They're also perfect for a mid-afternoon snack when that mental fog tends to creep in. One delicious option is to add them to oatmeal or Greek yogurt. Or for something really fun and nutritious, try a brain-boosting blueberry chia pudding. Just blend fresh blueberries with unsweetened almond milk, stir in chia seeds and cinnamon, and let it sit overnight. It's refreshing, satisfying, and incredibly good for your mind. And let's not forget, how you buy, prep, and store blueberries makes all the difference. When shopping, look for firm, plump berries with a deep blue to almost purplish hue. That rich color signals high anthocyanin content. Choose organic if you can to avoid pesticides, especially if you eat them daily. At home, store them in the refrigerator and only wash them right before eating. Washing early introduces moisture that can cause mold. And if got extras, freeze them. They retain their nutrition and are perfect for smoothies or desserts later on. All right, ready for number 2? Let's keep this momentum going because the next one is just as powerful. And this time, we're going straight to the source of what many call the brain's fuel. That's right, we're talking about fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. If blueberries protect your brain from the outside in, these fish nourish it from the inside out. Here's why. Fatty fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, particularly docosahexaenoic acid and eicosapentaenoic acid. These aren't just nice-to-have nutrients. They are absolutely essential for maintaining a sharp, stable brain. Did you know that your brain is made up of almost 60% fat? And a significant portion of that fat is docosahexaenoic acid. Without it, the communication between brain cells slows down, your memory recall becomes less reliable, and even your mood can start to dip. Simply put, these omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish are the fuel your brain needs to stay sharp and focused. Now here's where it gets even more impressive. Regular intake of omega-3 fatty acids has been linked to reduced risk of Alzheimer's disease, better cognitive performance, and even lower chances of developing depression or chronic brain fog. In fact, a study published in the journal Neurology in 2016 found that older adults with higher blood levels of docosahexaenoic acid performed significantly better on memory tests than those with lower levels, and even showed healthier brain volume on MRI scans. That's not just theory. That's physical evidence of real brain protection. But that's not all. Omega-3 fatty acids also help improve blood flow to the brain by supporting healthy blood vessel function. This is important for cognitive function and preventing conditions like dementia or other memory-related diseases. Moreover, omega-3s, especially EPA, have been shown to play a role in mental health by supporting the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine. These feel-good chemicals can help in managing symptoms of depression, anxiety, and even reduce the risk of mood swings associated with age-related changes. But let's not forget, brain health doesn't exist in isolation, and if you're over 60, you know the conversation around food is always tied to other concerns. So, before you toss a piece of salmon on the grill, let's take a look at how it stacks up against some of the major health issues seniors face: heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and kidney health. First, the good news for the heart. Fatty fish is a hero here too. These omega-3 fatty acids help lower triglycerides, raise high-density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol, and keep arteries more flexible, reducing the strain on your heart and blood vessels. That's a big deal when you're trying to avoid hypertension or strokes. In fact, the American Heart Association recommends eating fatty fish at least twice a week for these very reasons. Now, when it comes to blood sugar, fish is naturally free of carbohydrates, so it won't cause spikes in glucose or insulin. That makes it an excellent protein choice for anyone managing diabetes or trying to keep their hemoglobin A1C levels in check. And what about kidney function? This is where moderation matters. A 3-ounce cooked portion of salmon contains about 400 to 500 milligrams of potassium and around 25 milligrams of magnesium. That's a moderate amount, safe for most, but if you're living with chronic kidney disease or are on a restricted potassium diet, it's important to check with your doctor or renal dietitian before making fatty fish a staple. Next, that same serving delivers about 22 grams of high-quality protein, which is not only great for your brain, but also supports muscle strength, immune function, and tissue repair, all of which become even more important as we age. Now, timing. The best time to eat fatty fish? Aim for lunch or early dinner. It provides sustained energy and brain fuel throughout the day without being too heavy before bedtime. And yes, it satisfies, but it won't weigh you down or interrupt your sleep. Next, let's talk recipes, because there are so many delicious ways to enjoy this. Try grilled salmon seasoned with rosemary and lemon, or mash sardines with avocado and spread it over whole grain toast. It's not only satisfying, but brain smart. Or, if you want something a little trendier, how about a brain boost salmon bowl? Combine baked salmon with fluffy quinoa, leafy greens, cherry tomatoes, and a lemon tahini drizzle. It's a powerhouse plate that tastes as good as it is good for you. When you're shopping, always go for wild-caught fish when possible. It typically contains fewer contaminants, like mercury, and has a better omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Frozen is perfectly fine too. Just check the label to make sure it hasn't been pumped with added sodium or preservatives. Once you bring it home, keep it refrigerated and use it within 2 days, or wrap it tightly and freeze it for up to 3 months for future meals. So, do you already eat fatty fish regularly? Or maybe you're just getting started? Drop a comment and let us know which one's your favorite and how you like to prepare it. Let's share some ideas. All right, let's roll into number 3. Now, this one is a true powerhouse for your brain and overall health. Leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. Often referred to as the memory shield, these greens are packed with nutrients that help protect your brain and support your body in so many ways. Let's start with the brain benefits first. These leafy greens are loaded with important nutrients like vitamin K, lutein, folate, and beta-carotene. All of these contribute to improving brain function and memory. But here's the truly exciting part. Research from Harvard shows that just one daily serving of leafy greens can make your brain appear 11 years younger. That's right. And that's not just impressive, it's a game changer. The combination of these nutrients works together to support brain health, improve memory, and protect against cognitive decline as we age. Now, before you start loading up your plate, let's look at some other benefits that are especially relevant for seniors. First off, these greens are great for lowering blood pressure naturally. And since high blood pressure is a leading cause of many health issues, including heart disease and kidney problems, anything that helps keep it in check is a win. Leafy greens are also fantastic at helping manage blood sugar. This is especially crucial for seniors, as diabetes tends to be more prevalent as we age. Keeping blood sugar levels stable can help prevent complications like nerve damage or kidney disease, which are common concerns in older adults. Plus, these greens are loaded with antioxidants that reduce inflammation in your joints, kidneys, and heart, making them the perfect addition to your diet to support overall health. And don't forget about the magnesium content. These leafy greens are high in magnesium, which supports both mood and nerve health. For seniors, maintaining a stable mood and healthy nerves is crucial for overall well-being. Magnesium also helps regulate sleep patterns, and we all know how important a good night's sleep is for both memory and health as we get older. When we look at the nutrition of leafy greens, a single cup of cooked spinach packs about 41 calories, 839 milligrams of potassium, 157 milligrams of magnesium, and 4 grams of fiber. But there's a little warning here. Because of the high potassium content, seniors with kidney disease or those on potassium-restricted diets should be cautious. It's a good idea to eat in very low amounts once or twice a week, or consult with a doctor before including these greens regularly, especially in large portions. Now, as for the best time to eat these greens, lunch or dinner is ideal. Adding them to your meals not only boosts your mental clarity, but can also help prevent post-meal sugar spikes, which is key for those managing diabetes. There are so many great ways to incorporate leafy greens into your diet. You can add them to soups, toss them in smoothies, or even mix them into an omelet. For a delicious side, try sautéed garlic spinach with a touch of lemon, or go for a kale walnut salad with a light vinaigrette. These are not only flavorful, but nutrient-dense, making them a perfect addition to any meal. When shopping for leafy greens, look for vibrant, crisp leaves without any yellowing. This is a good indicator that they're fresh and packed with nutrients. If you're consuming them raw, it's a good idea to go organic to avoid pesticide residues. And when it comes to storage, keep your greens in a dry paper towel-lined bag in the fridge to preserve their freshness. For peak nutrient content, try to use them within 3 to 5 days of purchase. All right, let's dive into the next powerhouse food on our list: walnuts, often referred to as nature's brain nut. If you're looking to boost your memory and protect your brain, this nut is a must-have. So let's break it down and explore how these little wonders are packed with brain-boosting potential, as well as all the other health benefits they offer. First off, walnuts are incredibly rich in ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid, which is a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. You've probably heard that omega-3 fatty acids are essential for brain health, and walnuts are an excellent source of alpha-linolenic acid, which is converted by the body into docosahexaenoic acid, a crucial omega-3 fat for maintaining brain structure and function. What's even more exciting is that omega-3 fatty acids help support neurogenesis, which is the growth of new brain cells. This can be particularly important as we age, because naturally, our brain's ability to generate new cells slows down. But don't worry, walnuts are here to help keep that process going. But how exactly does this impact your memory? Well, research has shown that the omega-3s in walnuts may help improve memory, enhance reaction time, and even slow cognitive decline. Studies have found that those who regularly consume walnuts tend to perform better on cognitive tests and experience better memory recall. So, if you're looking to keep your brain sharp as you get older, walnuts should definitely be on your radar. Moreover, walnuts also pack a punch with their polyphenols, which are powerful antioxidants that fight oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress can cause inflammation and cell damage, particularly in the brain, leading to cognitive decline. The polyphenols in walnuts help protect your brain cells from this damage, contributing to better long-term cognitive health. Now, let's talk about the other fantastic health benefits walnuts bring to the table. And these benefits extend beyond just your brain. For seniors, managing overall health is crucial, and walnuts are a great ally in this area. First, walnuts help lower low-density lipoprotein cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol. High low-density lipoprotein levels can increase the risk of heart disease, so incorporating walnuts into your diet is a natural way to combat this and protect your heart. But that's not all. Walnuts are also incredibly anti-inflammatory. This means they help reduce inflammation not only in your brain, but in your joints and kidneys as well. For seniors dealing with conditions like arthritis or kidney issues, reducing inflammation can make a big difference in overall health and comfort. Walnuts can be a wonderful addition to your diet to manage those concerns. When it comes to blood sugar, walnuts are also on your side. Their healthy fats and fiber content can help regulate blood sugar levels, making them a great option for those managing diabetes or insulin resistance. On top of that, walnuts can support weight control, as the combination of fiber and healthy fats helps you feel fuller for longer, potentially reducing unnecessary snacking. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of walnuts' nutritional content. A 1-ounce serving of walnuts, which is about 14 halves, contains around 185 calories. It may sound like a lot, but don't let that scare you. The majority of the calories come from healthy fats, which are incredibly beneficial for your brain and overall health. Walnuts also provide around 125 milligrams of potassium, which is a good amount, but still moderate. However, if you're managing kidney issues, it's always wise to keep potassium in check, as excess potassium can be a concern for those with kidney problems. But in general, the potassium content in walnuts is not a major issue for most people. When it comes to magnesium, walnuts deliver around 45 milligrams per ounce. Magnesium plays a key role in maintaining nerve function, supporting muscle relaxation, and promoting a good mood. It's often referred to as the anti-stress mineral because it helps calm the nervous system and reduce anxiety. So, walnuts not only support your brain, but also help your mood and nerve health. Now let's talk about the best times to eat walnuts. These nuts make an excellent mid-morning or evening snack. They provide a steady stream of brain fuel without causing sugar spikes. Eating them in the morning or afternoon can help maintain steady energy levels and prevent those midday crashes. Plus, the healthy fats and fiber in walnuts will help keep you satisfied until your next meal. You can add them to your morning oatmeal or toss them in a salad at lunch. Or, for something a little more exciting, try making cinnamon walnut energy bites with dates and oats. These bites are delicious and provide a great energy boost without the sugar rush. And what's even more amazing is that they are super easy to make. To start, grab about 1 cup of pitted medjool dates. These act as the natural sweetener and binder. Soak them in warm water for about 10 minutes if they're a little dry. This helps them blend smoothly. Next, add the soaked dates to a food processor, along with 3/4 of a cup of raw walnuts, a half cup of rolled oats, a half teaspoon of ground cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. Pulse until everything comes together into a sticky, dough-like consistency. If the mixture feels too dry, you can add a teaspoon or 2 of water. If it's too wet, just sprinkle in a few more oats. Once it's well mixed, scoop out tablespoon-sized portions and roll them into little balls. You should get about 12 to 14 bites. Store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator. They'll stay fresh for up to a week. These bites are rich in plant-based omega-3s, fiber, and natural antioxidants, perfect for a mid-morning or evening snack that fuels the brain without spiking blood sugar. And if you want a little twist, roll them in shredded coconut or crushed walnuts for an extra layer of texture. When buying walnuts, it's essential to choose raw, unsalted walnuts for the most health benefits. Salted walnuts can be high in sodium, which isn't ideal for anyone trying to manage their blood pressure or kidney function. Also, always check for freshness when buying walnuts. Rancid walnuts can have a bitter or musty smell, so make sure they're fresh and have a pleasant, nutty aroma. If you can, choose organic walnuts to avoid pesticide residues. Storage is also key to keeping your walnuts fresh and nutritious. Walnuts are high in healthy fats, so they can go rancid quickly if not stored properly. Keep them in an airtight container in the fridge to extend their shelf life. They'll last for up to 6 months this way. You can also freeze walnuts for long-term storage if you want to buy in bulk and keep them fresh for several months. All right. Let's wrap up this list with one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods out there, turmeric, often referred to as the anti-inflammatory tonic. This golden spice, often enjoyed in the form of golden milk, packs some serious benefits for both the brain and overall health, especially for seniors looking to improve memory and manage various health concerns. So, how exactly does turmeric work its magic on the brain? Well, the key component in turmeric is curcumin, a potent compound that has been shown to boost BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is a brain hormone that plays a crucial role in memory, learning, and mood regulation. The more BDNF our brain produces, the better equipped it is to form and retain new memories. In fact, research has linked higher levels of BDNF to improved cognitive function and even a reduced risk of developing mental health issues like depression. For seniors, that means curcumin could help keep the brain sharp and the mood elevated. But that's not all. Curcumin in turmeric has been shown to have powerful neuroprotective effects, meaning it helps shield the brain's neurons from oxidative damage. This is important because as we age, our neurons become more vulnerable to damage, and this can lead to cognitive decline. Turmeric's ability to fight oxidative stress helps preserve brain health and may even slow the progression of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Now, before we dive deeper into the other health benefits, we know you might be considering other factors like kidney health, blood pressure, and diabetes. Well, don't worry. Turmeric is here to help with all of those too. Turmeric's anti-inflammatory properties benefit the joints, kidneys, and heart. It can help lower blood pressure and regulate blood sugar, making it a fantastic addition to the diet for those managing high blood pressure or diabetes, two common concerns for seniors. Additionally, turmeric supports liver detox, which indirectly benefits kidney health by helping the body filter out toxins more effectively. There are so many ways to incorporate turmeric into your diet. The most popular method is to make a golden milk latte. Simply mix half a teaspoon of turmeric with 1 cup of almond milk, add a pinch of black pepper to enhance curcumin absorption, a sprinkle of cinnamon, and some optional honey for sweetness. You can also add turmeric to smoothies, soups, or rice dishes to reap its benefits. It's a versatile ingredient that can be easily added to various recipes, so you can enjoy it in different forms throughout the day. When it comes to nutrition, a typical cup of golden milk made with unsweetened almond milk contains about 120 calories. It has around 50 milligrams of potassium, which is kidney-friendly, especially for seniors who may be dealing with kidney issues. While the magnesium content can vary depending on the type of milk used, it generally contains around 15 milligrams, which still provides a modest amount to support muscle and nerve function. As for the best time to enjoy your golden milk, it's ideal to consume it 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. This timing is perfect because it helps calm the nervous system, promotes better sleep, and supports overnight brain repair. Now, when purchasing turmeric, it's best to opt for organic turmeric powder or fresh turmeric root. Organic options ensure that you're getting a high-quality product without any harmful pesticides. When buying powdered turmeric, look for a vibrant orange-yellow color, which is a sign of its potency. Fresh turmeric root can be stored in the fridge for up to a week, while dried turmeric powder should be kept in a cool, dry place in an airtight container. For storage, it's important to keep turmeric in a cool, dry place and out of direct sunlight. This will help preserve its potency and ensure that you get the maximum benefits. If you've bought fresh turmeric, you can store it in the fridge, but it's best to use it within a week or two for the best flavor and benefits. Dried turmeric powder can last up to 6 months if stored properly. So, have you tried golden milk yet? What's your favorite way to include turmeric in your diet? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And there you have it, 5 amazing foods to keep your memory sharp and brain functioning at its best. But hold on a second, because we're not done yet. To truly protect your brain, it's just as important to know what not to eat. So let's quickly uncover a few foods you'll want to steer clear of. First up, sugary snacks and drinks. They may give a quick boost, but long-term, they fuel inflammation and can speed up memory decline. Then there are trans fats, found in many packaged and fried foods. These unhealthy fats have been linked to increased Alzheimer's risk. High sodium foods are another red flag. Too much salt can raise blood pressure and slow down brain function. And let's not forget fried foods and excessive alcohol. Both can chip away at your memory over time. So now you know what fuels your brain and what fogs it up. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up so it can reach more people who need it. Don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with more tips on how to improve your health. And leave a comment below. We'd love to hear about your favorite brain-boosting foods or any questions you may have. Let's keep the conversation going.